So, for a game called Silent Hill, shit making a lot of noise today.
Yeah, a lot of hills.
Yeah, a lot of hills up in there. Boy, I'm going to be tired after all of these hills I'm climbing.
Yeah, might be too much.
But Silent Hill is one of my favorite video game franchises. You know, at least to a certain point.
Yeah.
To a certain point.
After a while, it fell off.
And funny thing is that Konami just said, you know, they've been, for years, they've been maybe teasing or saying, you know, we might make a new game. And then one day they just said, fuck it, you know what? No. We're gonna make slot machines.
Pachinko machines.
Pachinko machines.
Maybe we'll release some NFTs.
Yeah. If you want to play Silent Hill, then walk into a casino and just pull that lever. That's the Silent Hill you getting.
That's right.
Gave us the old silent treatment after that.
Yeah, sadly.
And then I don't know what happened over there. I don't know if somebody just started listening, but they said not only are we gonna be giving you a new Silent Hill, but we're going to make up for lost time by giving you several of them hills over there.
Ooh, okay.
You're going to be sick of Silent Hill before it's done.
I might be.
You ain't going to ask us for another hill after this. But for the hill that we're giving you, are the hills that we're giving you, please enjoy. So there's a lot of Silent Hill stuff that's been reported today, released, talked about. And some of this is really, really exciting. Is it too much? Well, I don't know. You know, some of these games have been bad, so maybe they're thinking like, well, this sucks. You got this one over here.
That's true. Yeah.
But one of the things that they're going to be releasing, that they're going to be doing, which is probably more on the safer side, and something that I'm sure people are not going to be upset with, they're kind of taking a page from Capcom's book.
Very much so.
Very, very much so. And other stealing our idea and just saying, hey, you know what? It worked for Resident Evil 2, even Trey, Resident Evil Tress. It's just like, you know, let's go ahead and make some easy money and just remake Silent Hill 2.
Right.
One of the most, I guess some people consider this to be the best Silent Hill game.
Yeah, one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the original, but very interested to see what they're going to do with this new Silent Hill, this remake of Silent Hill 2, which, by the way, I'm being a little bit cheap. I'm being a little punk right now. I was saying, you know, make some easy money. I don't think that's the case, especially after you see this trailer right here.
I don't need you anymore.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only complaint that I might have is what's the character's name?
James.
James looks crazy. He looks like Leon Kennedy's ugly brother.
He does look like Leon.
Oh, he looks like ugly Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
Like look like Leon Kennedy after, you know,
the boy band haircut and everything.
Yeah,
I
like he
noticed that,
got to be about a middle-aged man. Was an alcoholic at one time.
Oh yeah, lost a lot of weight.
Yeah,
Gone. Yeah.
He's got a 12-step program.
Hey man, his wife's death affected him.
Yeah, but you know, I heard that, and the reason why I said this wasn't cheap is because I heard that they really are going to be taking a cue from Capcom, and they're just not going to do a straight remake. Like they're going to be changing some things around.
Yeah, well, it's from the ground up.
Yeah,
like game. It's not just a remaster.
It's not a remaster like Last of Us.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a proper remake.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to. They're going to be changing some things around here. It's not going to be the same old game, which, you know, I enjoyed Resident Evil 2 so much that I think that that's the approach that people should do. You know, because now we really do have a distinction between remaster and remake.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Well, you're working with the pre-existing game and you're just making changes to it. This is a completely different game from the original Silent Hill 2.
You looking forward to this, though?
I'm happy that we're getting more Silent Hill 2. It's just I've kind of looked into the developer of Bloober team, and I've played a number of their games. I played the Blair Witch, which I liked half of that game, and they also made Layers of Fear, which I liked fine.
Yeah.
But they also made The Medium, which everyone said like, oh, this is like Silent Hill, but a poor man's Silent Hill.
I'm looking forward to it, man, seeing what they're doing. But some people out there saying, you know what, man, that's cool. I mean, I am getting tired of remakes. Even if they change them around and do different things, that still seems a little lazy to me. You know, make something new. Make something different. Let me get a new Silent Hill. Right. Call me when you do that.
Right.
Konami said, hello? It looks interesting to me, man. Silent Hill F.
Yeah.
And what I can say is not only is it new, what's that?
It's flower.
Is that what it's for? Flower?
Because it's flowers.
And Chris is like, damn, you can't see?
Yeah. I didn't realize it at first either. And someone said in the chat, like when I was like, oh, that's what the F stands for.
Actually, I did see it, but I was just wondering, okay, is F really for flower? Because I know flowers are a big theme here.
Ew.
Ah! You know what? That horrified me, but at the same time, I wanted to be like, you drop this.
Yeah.
It is yours.
Put your face back on. Here we go.
Put your face back
Let's
on.
get some tape.
You say,
I think the Japanese influence with the music. That's cool.
of the original Silent Hill theme.
Yeah.
Man, this reminds me of so much. It's almost like they're taking a different approach by combining visuals and themes from other games. This makes me think of that game Siren from back in the day. You remember this? You remember Siren? With this town where it was a Japanese town. And then at some point, this siren would go off.
Oh, okay.
And then these people would start crying blood, and they just turned to bloodthirsty killers, almost zombie-like.
Oh, wow.
And the game was big on stealth. You had to hide. You couldn't really fight a whole lot, so you just had to hide from these crazy-ass people with blood in their eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, and that was kind of influenced by Silent Hill because of the siren that goes off, the foggy town.
Gotcha,
so it's kind of coming full circle with this right here. But also reminds me a little bit of The Last of Us.
100% is The Last of Us.
You know, I would be worried, except that they announced so much stuff.
Yeah, well, they have different developers working on everything.
Trying to remember, and I see this is what I want to. Oh, not that. Hold on. Let me see here, because we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Where we looked at some concept stuff from Konami a while back, and this is when what's his name?
Hideo Kojima.
Kojima was working on it, and it looked great, man. Everybody was so excited. You know, so PT came out, the playable trailer came out. Everybody was excited about that, and then this concept movie came out, and everybody was like, "Damn, I can't wait for this." Yeah, man, I was like, man, I don't know why they didn't go through with this, but that would have been great. And it never came out. Now that they've announced so many Silent Hill games, I imagine they're more committed than they were with this, because Kojima left the project anyway.
Yeah.
And so if like they weren't announcing so much Silent Hill, I would be like, well, I don't trust them with this game. I believe it when I see it, especially with no release date.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have a question for you. You know, this is looking good, and anybody who was wanting, Silent Hill from Konami, then they're obviously getting it now, and it looks, interesting, at least. But is it too much at one time?
I feel like they just wanted to do like a shotgun blast of say like, hey, we're not just doing. Well, I mean, really, that's what it is. We don't want to. That's why I made the whole comparison. Like, they're loading a ton of them into the chamber, and they're showing them all off because they clearly want this to not just be a one and done. They want to also clearly make this a multi-medium brand now.
It's about time.
Not just with video games, but they're also doing another movie.
I'm just wondering, man. It's like, are you guys going to be putting too much out there, and then people are going to get Silent Hill fatigue or something? But the other thing is, I mean, I worry about that, but I'm also, I'm just happy that y'all are doing it. It was like, man, so you sat on this franchise that people were begging for years and just did nothing with it except make fucking machines so old ladies can gamble with it.
Yeah.
They're probably scared of that shit anyway. I'm not playing that shit.
Every time they win. I bet that's what it was.
You know what? I would love it if every time you won, this shit happened. No.
All right, no, you won. You get what you want.
Come on, get your prize now.
Come back here.
No.